Hello everybody, this is Refresh, and I'm here to test out Jace Arcane Strategist's Planeswalker deck in Arena. I'm going to be using play mode because this deck is nowhere near what is needed to survive Standard. We've been playing 5 games. We'll see how well this deck can do. This is M21 Standard. We just finished Ikoria. M21 just opened today, so there is a higher chance that we'll run into other jank decks that are, testing things. So let's hope that that's what we run across and see how well this Planeswalker deck handles itself against them. Here we go. Alright, we have our colors. We have nothing as an early play, so I don't think we can actually keep this. Yeah, we're not waiting till turn 4, right? Okay, we have a 2-drop here. We can't cast it, but we have a 3-drop we can't cast, so we can't actually keep this hand either, right? Because we're not... Unless we draw an island, we're just waiting till turn 4. Feels pretty bad, man. I think we're mulliganing again. Alright, we have 2-drops, so we're going to keep this hand. And we're going to pitch a forest, an island, and the Ward Scale Crocodile. Oh, I didn't have to pitch all 3. Well, I'm gonna still pitch that. Because there's a greater number of lands in this deck, there's a greater chance that we're actually gonna draw lands. So we're gonna get rid of the lands and hope that we draw more non-lands or more lands. Well, and spells, but this is life right now. What can we do? We will put the counter on the creature. All right, my opponent is playing. Some kind of aggressive deck. Interesting. Okay. We'll play this, and we won't attack because we want to make our kids bigger here. So we'll just play the Proliferator and hold on. This is going to attack on the first turn. Alright, they're playing with some relatively weak creatures here, so we might actually possibly stand a chance here. Oh, they're just like, what is this card? I've never seen it before because, it's also a jank card like this one. Let's see what my opponent's actual strategy is. If they're, okay, they're just playing Draft Chaff. Sure. Yeah, no blocks. You got me. We're gonna play a Pollenbright Druid. Yep. We're gonna put a counter on the Guild Pact Informant, and we will attack with it. Yep. Grow our boys. Submit 2, yep. And then hopefully just keep growing every turn. Alright, my opponent's up to the growth thing as well, huh? I am 100% down with trading. Oh, yeah, but you're not. Okay. Keep going. Keep growing. Yep, keep growing. They have flying removal? No, that's going to gain life. That's going to make the Pridemate bigger. That's something. I'm down for trading the Pollenbright for the Leonin. Not drawing any lands, but that's fine. Keep growing. My opponent's definitely playing M20. Huh. The grow the Pridemate plan? Is that what this is? Huh. You're attacking with the Savannah Sage? Do they have a Titanic growth? They're not attacking with the Pridemate, so I don't think that they do. Let's try it. No, they don't have any removal. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna... Oh, it doesn't matter. The Loom Hulk can't... Proliferate doesn't really make that much of a difference. So we're going to attack with you. Proliferate. Just keep making this Pollenbright Druid bigger. Yep. Cast the Bloom Hulk. Proliferate again. Yep. Make everybody bigger. And I guess this is what they call going off? Okay, you're also on the Proliferate plan. That's fun. And they quit. Alright, this deck got there. I think this deck has a lot more focus than many other Planeswalker decks that we've played, so it's not a surprise that it kind of got there. And we won one. Amazing. Alright, let's see if we can win another one in game 2. 2 mana and all the expensive spells. Nothing to get started, so we can't keep this. 2 mana and all the expensive spells. Nothing that we can get started, so we can't keep this either. What we need is like a 3-drop creature. Alright. We can keep this hand. This is a terrible hand, but we can keep it. And we don't really know what our opponent's up to, but we'll keep 5. We will pop... We'll get rid of the 5 and the... We'll get rid of these 2. Bloom Hulk, I think it will be a little bit better. Alright, we'll do this. Let's start with the Simic. And we're up against Helsing Mad. They're getting life. Maybe they're also playing a life gain deck? It's likely. Nope. We'll cast you with the counter on you. We don't have the guild pack thing, so this is not the most ideal start, but it is a start, I guess. Yep, there we are. We've got that. Alright, let's go in and attack. Not willing to trade, sure. Play the informant now. And we'll just keep getting our boys and girls bigger. Or girl? Or boy? I can't tell. I guess, I don't know that if that matters. Oh, they have this now. Alright, well that's troublesome. Yeah, let's cast Cura. She's got a lot of life, so she can survive a hit or two. I don't think there's any reason to attack with her just yet, but Bloom Hulk will help. Okay, so they're on the life gain self-sacrifice plan? Something like that. There's definitely some sort of attrition game going on here. Oh, it's the veto plan is what they're really on. Okay. Yeah, no blocks. You can hit me, I will lose life, that's fine. I can afford to do this once or twice, so we'll put you down. And then we'll go to next. We'll attack with you. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Thank you, and the turn. We're getting bigger. Let's see what my opponent's up to. They're not attacking because, yeah, they can see that that thing is going to grow. I think that's relatively smart of them. We'll play the Bloom Hulk now. Make the guys that we have even bigger. Yeah. Oh, and they quit. Alright, I guess sometimes you go off with Proliferate. Okay, so somehow 2 wins, incredible for a Planeswalker deck. We'll see if we can get a third. Don't have a green mana. And we can't cast a Pollen Bright Druid, which means that none of this will matter. Do I really want to wait till turn 4 to get something going? No. We mulligan. Yes, we keep this. And then we will take the Croc. Put it at the bottom. Alright, we have Chainweb Arachner for our opponent. Let's play an island and pass. Okay, sure. We'll Pollen Bright turn 1. Counter on itself. Okay. Yep. They've already got a big boy. That's kind of troublesome, actually. I can make this one big enough to block everything else. Or make 2/2/2s. Or ramp. I think I need some ramp. Yeah, okay. So we'll cast you. Target you. And then put it on there. And at least I can block anything but the Lovestruck Beast. I'm going to lose pretty quickly to that Lovestruck Beast, I think. Especially if I can't, like, start casting or getting my guy too big for the Lovestruck Beast. And they're going quite wide, so it does look like the aggression might get me in the end. But we're going to cast you. And then we'll hold steady. We'll just take the pain, I guess. Okay, yeah, they're going to attack with that. I can't do much about that right now. At some point, I might get big enough that it won't matter, but I'm not getting there just yet. Why did they quit? They had me. I guess they must have quit. I think they had me, and they felt pity, or they had to go and, like, go to bed or something. Maybe their mom called them. Anyway, 3 out of 5 is pretty incredible, although that last game should not have been won by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm going to count that as a loss, despite the fact that I technically won it. Because they had me. Alright. Next, game 4, I guess. Alright, we got 3 lands. We have a 2-drop. It's not ideal, but my opponent auto-quit, so we're not even going to count this. It's not going to make the cut. Alright, game 4. Alright, this is not ideal, but I can get the train rolling like this, so we'll keep this. Alright, we're up against a life gain opponent. They're getting their growth on, so we have to get bigger than them, lest we also lose. This is our start. Yep, life gain aggro. I don't think I'm fast enough to stop them. My deck is significantly slower. Right, if I stealth mission I take 7. I mean I'm not gonna get there, so I gotta cast you. I'm gonna attack because I'm not blocking with that. No, do not proliferate my opponent. Celebrant. Do I chump? No. My only hope is to get bigger faster than they get bigger. This is, well, it's not what's exactly happening here, but it looks like it's possible. Yeah, okay. Projection gets bigger. Yeah. Submit the 1. Attack with the guild path. Make the projection bigger. Yep. So now even if they gain life once, I'll be bigger than them. Or that. Yeah, nice. Okay, we're gonna block. If we block this, I'm gonna take 5 from the life loss of that. If we block this, no, we'll just do this. There's a chance I can grow bigger. They just need to lose a guy for me to die. So I don't think I have a way out of this, do I? I can cast you, and then there's nothing. I can cast another Guild Pact Informant, which does nothing. I can Stealth Mission, which I can't win with. Okay, so I've lost, no matter what way this goes. We'll attack with you. No, we're not gonna give their guy counters. But we'll good game them. Yeah. Good game, you got me. We'll double block. Actually, do I survive if I chump? I survive if I chump. What a crazy crazy world this is. No attacks. Yup. Yeah, this is how you win. So now we could game them, because I don't think I win this in any way. I live. Okay, we'll play this, and that's it. Alright. Finish me. I've drawn it out just way more than I needed to. Alright, there's our loss, which we fairly won. Which we fairly lost. And this is kind of more what you expect instead of people scooping on you when they have the win in hand. So, alright, so we're 2 and 3 if we are not being technical, if we're looking at actually what happened in that game where the person quit. And this is their last. We have 2 colors, we have something to cast, we have ways to get bigger. Yeah, we'll keep this. More than 1 non-creature spell each turn. Alright, that's an interesting hoser. I guess my opponent's used to seeing people storm off. Okay, a Triome. Skydiver. Yep. Hopefully I draw a land. They're just ramping. That's not a land. Okay, let's just attack. I mean, my opponent's dawdling, so why not me? I mean, I could also just brick on mana for the entire game, and we will discard the Dam Breaker, because that's never being played. We're going to lose before we get to do anything. Yeah, okay, you took my one guy. I finally drew a land. This sucks, because I wanted to put a counter on, you know, one of my creatures to get the beats going, but it's not happening now. Okay, it looks like they're on some sort of non-creature value. I mean, they have a plan. I don't have a plan, so one of us is not gonna get there, and that one of us is me. Yeah. They get all the mana in the world. This one, what does you do? When an enchantment enters, so their enchantment deck of some sort. I don't really care about that. Okay, we'll cast you. Yeah, we'll attack. I think we actually have to kill my own Skydiver. Yeah, sure. We're probably going to lose this, but at least we have the chance of somehow getting out of this. Oh yeah, shrine number 2. Yikes. And your guy gets bigger, and it flies. Sure. Yeah, that's fair. Guess we just cast the biggest guy that we have. We're not proliferating anything. Nope. At least that way we can take out Utopia and then start attacking, I guess. I mean, my opponent's got their engine going, so there's very little chance I'm going to win this. Especially now that they have this thing, which I think is going to draw them one shrine a turn. Yeah, okay. We're dead. But we'll still try to put up a fight before we officially die. Okay. So, we only get one play a turn, so we just have to do this, which is, you hit you. Okay. Now my opponent has none of this, but I think they're just going to race me on the shrine that does damage and gains life. And then they win, right? The black shrine, right? I think that's one. So I have to somehow race that. I don't know if that's possible, but that's what I have to do in order to win. Which I don't think is going to happen. Wait, they got the white one? Oh, they're just going to tap my guy down infinitely. Oh, they have the black one. Okay, yeah, we're just dead. It may take one or two more turns before we get there, but yeah, we're definitely way dead. I think we were dead before this game. Once the match happened, I think we were dead. Unless my opponent drew terribly and I drew incredibly well. So, it's not like I expected to win. I didn't. My opponent still has all the mana up. We'll body double my Dam Breaker, I guess. Sure. Have my guy. Cost 1 mana. Yeah. Yeah. It won't matter because my opponent's going to attack and get the train and the triggers and the stuff and everything every turn. So they can... Well, they only have two... Well, 1, 2... Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can overcome this. You know, that's life. Yeah, they can tap 2 a turn, so... Pretty sure it's just over, right? They're gonna cast something huge? Do I Horde Invasion? Sure. Yep. It doesn't matter, I can't go wide enough to beat them, so they just have to get to the next turn and they'll defeat me. And that's not gonna be a problem, because all I have are Bloom Hulks in my hand, so... Winning against any deck that's actually, you know, coordinated in any sort of way is guaranteed. Or is certainly not. I'm not going to win against any deck that actually has a plan like this. Especially if they can just blow up all my guys by discarding lands. Nice. We'll nice them. We'll good game them. We'll play the last thing that we have and then we'll lose on upkeep. Oh, they're just going to kill me for bad manners? Sure. Whatever. Have your fun. You won. You beat a Planeswalker deck. It's gotta feel real good. Alright, so Jace's deck, I think, is probably the best Planeswalker deck of all the Planeswalker decks that I've played up until War of the Spark, just because I think every card in the deck actually moves towards its game plan. Whereas I don't think any other Planeswalker deck has that scenario where every card in the deck actually is trying to do something that the deck wants to do, right? So many decks have just like a guy that's just there. It's like some random 2/2, or like it has very little actual synergy with the deck, but it just plays a creature because you need creatures in decks when you're playing, you know, planning on winning by swinging, right? So Jace's deck is beyond that. It actually has a plan, and every card contributes to that plan. Does every card contribute to that plan effectively or efficiently? No, not so much. And the curve definitely needs help. Like, it needs to have a lot more 2-drops in order to get those things going. But I think the Planeswalker deck is instructive in the fact that it gives you a hint of what you want to get. And in that sense, this is probably the best Planeswalker deck that I have ever played. Technically, we won 3 out of the 5 games. Now, we really just lost the third one, and my opponent quit just out of the blue. But technically, we won 3 out of the 5 games, which is the best I think any Planeswalker deck has done so far, at least on Arena. So, it's a surprisingly good deck. I think that it has the potential to be refined to the point where it might actually fairly win those matches on play. So if you're looking for a Planeswalker deck that has a chance of winning without that much modification, this is the one that you want. And I think it's a decent start except that, it's going to rotate very soon. So if you're watching this during M21 when I post this, then yeah, it's going to rotate. There's not really a good point to get it because most of the cards in it are going out. But as far as Planeswalker decks go, not a bad one. Still wouldn't try playing it on ranked though. Let me know what your thoughts were about this Planeswalker deck in the games that I played. If I made any major misplays, also let me know so that I can get better with the help of your wisdom. Otherwise, thanks for watching. This was Refresh, and I will see you next time.